I thought Romney won, and Romney won big. He won by 2 touchdowns. You know, when a challenger just steps up on the stage, that already gives him stature. But when he performs the way Romney did, I think it really changes things. It doesn't change the game, but it changes the momentum. The Romney campaign has had a terrible month, to the extent that people are saying, you know, who is this guy? He seems like a sap. All of a sudden, this Romney shows up, and he is knowledgeable, he's confident, and he's got nerve. He never backed down on any of the Obama attacks. In fact, every time Obama hurled a particular at him, he came back with a 3-point answer, not a 1-point answer, but a 3. So I think he didn't just hold his own. He showed himself to be the equal of the president. And in fact, if you counted it on points the way you would have fight, you'd say he won by far the majority of the rounds. And I think for him, what that does is it gives him stature that he doesn't have. And it changes the narrative of a campaign that is sort of clueless, going nowhere and making a mistake after mistake, to one in which people stop and say, is that the guy? And this is the first time they're actually seeing him unfiltered. That's not the guy that we thought we saw and we heard about and we read about. He's different from that. And with Obama, I thought he had a very weak night. It looked as if he was sitting on a lead. I can guarantee you that if he'd been behind in the polls, he would have hammered at the 47%. The video that really damaged Romney, it didn't come up at all. And that's somebody who thinks all he has to do is get up there, play out the 90 minutes, hold the ball, and win. But he didn't. He lost. Again, it's not going to change the election, but I think it does stop the Romney slide. It's not just that it energizes his base. I think what's important here is that people who've heard millions of dollars worth of ads about Romney, that he's the Gordon Gekko of our time, that he wants to inflict a pain on the middle class, look at this guy and say, he's got no horns. He's a guy who has ideas. Some of them perhaps are wrong, but he's got some concern for the country. He's got ideas, and he knows his stuff. So I think it helps to wipe away a lot of that advantage that Obama's had from this huge amount of advertising that you've seen in the swing states. And I think we might begin to see some slight narrowing, perhaps a point or two, but that's all you need to change the direction of an election with a month to go.
Look into my eyes.